Hello everybody, welcome back
The track
to...
temperature's rising. It's now 28 Celsius.
Well done, Jim. Welcome back to another stream with me at Dan Cross Racing. And as tradition states, we're going to kick it off with a race in the Rookie Series in the MX-5s for this week, which is at Oschersleben. I have spent the last sort of half hour or so trying to get to a point where I'm happy with the car and track combination. And I don't feel as though I'm massively on the pace, but we'll wait and see. Saying that, I was doing a good sort of average of 140, which I think was about good enough for a top 10 finish in the practice session that I was participating in. But we are where we are. I'll do what I can. Of course, this being a Rookie Series race and being as short as it is, I reckon the outcome is more likely going to be I lose loads of safety rating and loads of I rating, which is fine. The I rating isn't really a big deal. That's just going to be, as I'm sure we're all aware, that is just the matchmaking metric, similar to how a chess rating works. And then the safety rating is the big deal for me at the moment, because I am in serious danger of being demoted from an A-class license down to a B-class license, and that's fine. If I do get demoted, then obviously all it means is that I'm just not safe enough to drive the big boy cars. So let's crack on, try and get some qualifying done.
We've got 2 laps. Let's
and
get this done.
See where we end up. Now, doing this in the GR86 last week, it was loads of fun, loads and loads of fun. But I always found in the last corner I would take a line that took me, ooh, crikey, oh, what a start, what a start, cool. Good thing there was no one else on track to see that. Where am I going now? What's going on? This is embarrassing. Stop it. I clearly don't deserve to hold that safety license at the moment. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so I was saying something about...
The track temp's increasing. It's now 28 Celsius.
Cool, thanks, Jim. I was saying something about the final corner and not ever being able to get the line right, always ending up going a bit too wide, getting an off track on the exit, which kind of has a detrimental effect on your ability to qualify, because if you earn any incident points on a given lap, that lap is then invalidated for the qualifying session. Luckily, since this is the out lap, those 2 incident points I've picked up already aren't going to count towards any laps that I do, and all that's going to happen is that I might lose a few points of safety rating at the end of the event. Outstanding, great start. So this first lap, maybe I'm going to cut down on the commentary here, just so I can maybe concentrate on getting a half decent banker lap in, and then we'll go full sweaty concentration mode for the second lap. Try and get a really good time in. Bar across the top there. If it's red, it's slower than my best time ever. If it's green, I'm currently going faster than my best ever time. So we'll see how this goes. I managed to keep it on the track this time, so good start so far. I'm going to take a nice late apex here, try and get on the throttle early, and it's gone wrong. I'm losing time. That's fine. Tyres are still warming up. I'm still warming up. Excuses. Oh. So there is a, I want to say roughly 15-20 second delay between what I'm actually doing and saying and that then subsequently appearing on the stream. So just be aware, anything that does go in the chat, there's probably going to be, you know, a little bit of time before I get a chance to react to it. And even then, trying to react to what you're writing in the chat and drive and race at the same time is going to be a tall order for me. So we've got one viewer at the moment. Huzzah!
P4, your last lap time was 1:42.13.
Not my best lap ever, but it's still quicker than the last one, I think. So far. Still plenty of corners left to get it wrong though. Ooh. So that's what I'm talking about. In the 86, I would have been off into the gravel. That would have invalidated the lap. What's that put us? P3. Okay. I mean, I'm only going to come down, but it's a good start. Let's go wait for the results now. All right. Who have we got? 4 concurrent viewers now. So who have we got in the chat? Is anyone willing to say anything? Anyone willing to say hi? Oh, hi Mike, good to see you. Thanks very much for turning up. Thanks very much for being here and showing some support. Here's hoping this goes a little bit better than last week. I will admit that I haven't actually taken the time to check the iRacing forums to see if there's another emergency update pending. So hopefully this will be a little bit longer lived than last time. Hello Phil, thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining everybody. Yeah, fingers crossed for a nice, safe, but an exciting race. Less than, well, just over a minute to go until we can get onto the starting grid. And that's 8 laps around, you know, quite an interesting track. Borog finally got that name changed, finally joined us in the chat. Thanks very much for coming along. I know you've been watching quite a lot recently, but no, excellent. Intro to iRacing, yeah. Well, I'll try my best. Don't don't by any stretch of the imagination imagine that I'm a gleaming example of outstanding racecraft and skill. I am just your average punter trying his best. But no, the objective at the moment.
That's the end of the session.
Toyota's a rainy until not a big fan of the rain. I don't know. I should probably give it a go in the rain in the rain at Interlagos this week. We'll see. I've yet to actually try many tracks in the rain, but we'll see. Right, Wedge. Given that you've never seen iRacing before, do feel free to ask questions of the chat if you don't understand what's going on, if you don't understand any decisions that I'm making or any of the stuff that you can see on the screen. I will try to answer, but anyone else in the chat, please do help Wedge out if he's got questions. Let's try and be welcoming. I don't think Wedge is, if I recall correctly, Wedge doesn't do. Oh, it's a completely oblivious.
Okay, Dan, nice and neat. Stay out.
Not oblivious. That's the wrong word.
Green, green, green.
Uninitiated when it comes to sim racing. That'd be the way to go. Okay, so starting P3. I don't want to get too tangled up in a fight for the lead into turn 1. Yeah, I mean, on really cold tyres and lots of relatively new drivers. Just want to be a little bit cautious on the opening laps.
Find a good rhythm. Make some places.
Yeah, see, there's blue cars having a look up the inside already. Bit of a lift through here, I think. Still don't quite feel like I'm in a place where I can trust the tyres to go full tilt at the moment. That's probably not going to be until the end of, say, I don't know, lap 2, going into lap 3, that I start to feel a bit more confident. Get the tyres and the car up to temperature, and the brakes especially. Obviously, yeah, I've gone very deep there. I'm going to be all the way over to the right hand side for the second part of that chicane. Okay, so we've got behind us. Number 9 is going to be looking pretty aggressive. I know, got a decent gap. 4/10 is going to be a decent enough safety margin for some of these corners. Don't really think I need to worry unless the guys behind are within about 2/10. That's the dive bomb danger zone, as far as I'm concerned. And after number 9 behind us, we've got a massive 4-second gap to the guys behind that. So it's going to be a crikey. If I can keep it on the black stuff, we might end up having a nice close battle for a podium fight here. I think I could definitely carry a bit more speed through the second part of that chicane. I just need to get the line and the gear selection right, because I'm still not entirely convinced that coming down to second for it is the right play. In terms of, you know, absolute pace, but just
the leader's just
if the objective is to get through the race, actually get to the checkered flag.
The car ahead has just done a 140.00.
I'm more than happy to sacrifice a little bit of pace for safety. Yeah, I'd love to actually answer some of these questions that have gone up there, Wedge. But trying to read, talk, and drive at the same time is a bit much. I mean, there's a reason people tell you not to look at your phone while you're driving, so. Ooh.
The gap behind is now
Oh
0.7.
no, that was terrible. And the off track.
We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Dan.
Oh no. Okay, that's going to give Alex an opportunity into turn 1. I'm not going to fight it. I built up a gap on him earlier on in the race. Oh, he's going to the outside. Okay. Oh, of course, that's going to give him the inside for the next corner.
Hold your line. Clear right.
If he could have held it there. Yeah, I think next time, Alex, buddy, if you get an opportunity like that, get down the inside of me into turn 1. Because I'm not going to be able to hold it at that speed. And you'll win turn 2, so... Yeah, I'm not worried.
P3.
I managed to build up a gap to him over the last few laps. And it's just a couple of mistakes that's closed that, so... As long as I can maintain a little bit of concentration, and as long as I don't run out of talent, we'll be okay. Ooh, right. That was close. I could have sworn we were on like lap 7 by now.
The leader has just done a
And
139.
we only just crossed onto lap
27.
5.
That's half distance. Fuel levels are fine.
Crikey. Oh, that was a big lunge. How did that work out for you? I need to be careful, I know. Now that I've seen this guy make a bit of a lunge down into turn 1 there, I'm not entirely confident that he's going to be patient when it matters. And if I make a small mistake and he sees a gap, he's going to drive his car straight into it. Regardless of whether or not... Oh, regardless of what I'm doing. Which is the downside of sort of racing in these... lower license class series, but we're fine. We're P3. Got a nice half-second gap to the guy behind us now. You know, we're not going to be fighting for P2 at the end, not unless these guys make some huge mistakes or really get into a close battle. I think managing to finish 3rd in a 12-car field, having started 3rd as well, is going to be quite an acceptable achievement.
That lap time was 139.92. That's your fastest lap.
No, he's making another lunge.
Okay, Dan, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
Easy for you to say, Jim. Cool, half a second to the car behind. Again, we're not in any danger at the moment. 2/10 is when I want to start worrying. Ooh. Okay.
Two laps left. We're on for a podium here.
Oh no! I got distracted by him going for the lunge again. A bit sideways. Rubbish. Alright, we'll keep it to the left-hand side here. Defend the corner. Force him to go the long way around. Now with 2 laps to go, as much as I don't want to get caught up in a smash with this guy, I kind of do want to hang on to a P4. Excuse me, a P3 if I can. I've just got to watch out for him getting progressively more aggressive as we sort of run out of lap time, or race time rather. God, words are hard at the moment.
Push, push, push.
Oh,
Could be second
that
here.
was late on the brakes there, very late. It's taken me way too deep. Yeah, number 9's going to have a huge
On your
run.
left. Still there, clear left.
There we go. Okay. Now, if he's got a half a mind, he should probably go to the
Okay, Dan, one more to
inside
go.
of this
Keep it
corner.
together,
No,
we'll
he's
be
going to keep it on the
podium.
right.
Right side. Clear right.
Yeah, he's going to be very frustrated now. So I just need to make sure I don't let him get close enough to challenge for a position again. Because he's absolutely going to send it if I know the mind of a junior driver. A junior, less experienced D-class racer. It's very, that was very pretentious saying that. Shouldn't have said that. Okay. Just a few corners left. He's 6/10 behind. As long as I get these last few corners right, we're going to be absolutely fine. Just don't go too deep into this one. Brake nice and early, get the car turned in. Play nice and tight to the right. Open up this left. Easy. Oh, use all the track on the exit there. And there we go, P3. Probably not the most exciting race in the world, but you know what? More than happy with P3. Started where I
Great
finished
drive, that's
on the
a podium.
1X, and we're going to get a decent chunk of a rating boost as a result. Cool, we'll just keep going for a little while, just until everyone else crosses the line, because as I said before, you know, every corner that I complete until this timer runs down to 0 and resets is going to be a positive mark on my safety record, and there it is. Cool, so safety rating is no longer applied at this point. Oh, where's this green car going? Are you just going to run into the back of me, or are you stopping? Cool, interesting. Right, let's have a look at the silliness, and I'll have a look at some of these comments. Specialist games for these races. I wouldn't say specialist so much. I mean, this in itself is marketed as a very accurate simulator. I don't know if there are different titles you can use, but this one is quite broad. There's so many different disciplines of racing you can do on it. And no, you are right, Mike. I did do a lot of the F1 series, and I dipped my toes into ACC as well. And then, after I discovered iRacing, I just thought, you know what, nothing else really does it for me. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to be able to get more involved in the Formula V's as well, but I really struggle to extract a pace from it. Well, it comes down to it's a skill issue. I need to practice, and I just don't feel as though I'm, at the moment, willing to put the effort in. Yeah, assuming that you're talking about the short chicane on the top left-hand corner of the track, I have been taking that one full throttle. At least I think I was. It is definitely possible, and I could do it. I think I had a little lift in the Toyotas, maybe, but yeah. Anyway, let's go have a look at the silliness. Nice. That's just cold tyres. I mean, it's unfortunate, but Oh dear. Oh dear. Carnage. Is this a bump? It's a bump. I should be... I forgot to use... Oh! Well, number 6, you did that to yourself. Come on. You passed the guy on the inside. You know he's there on your left. You know he's there. The pass isn't complete, but fine. Just track all the way out to the left-hand side and kill yourself. Fine, mate. You got no one to blame but yourself. 4 goes round. Oh! I mean, again, number 12. Totally at fault there. I mean, I see what you're trying to do. Is you're trying to use I think you're trying to use the Aston Martin livery car there to squeeze number 3. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe number 3 should have backed out and wasn't really deserving of the space. But just silly in my opinion. Why go to such lengths? It was. Oh, that's the end of the race already. What was what lap was that on? Yeah, that was lap 6 of 8. I mean, I kind of get the need to defend the position there. You're in P9. I think at this point, maybe just trust. You've got the inside line. Oh, forget it. It's no point going into that much detail. Yeah, I get. Yeah, it is all momentum in the V's, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely right. That's exactly what I understand it to be. But learning to use that momentum is, I think, if I can get to a place where I can use that momentum and learn to do it, I think it's going to really have a huge impact on driving every other car on the sim. Like I say, I just don't have the patience to do it. I've only got so many hours in a day or so many hours in the evening where I'm happy to spend time racing the sim. I'd rather do it in cars that I do genuinely enjoy. That's not to say, yeah, that came out wrong. It's not to say that I don't enjoy the V's. It's just that I have a lot more time and a lot more patience for the GT side of things rather than the open wheelers. Anyway, so top split of 18, strength of field of about 2100, and yeah, green iRacing safety rating. Great start to the evening. Let's think about moving on. I think 10 instant points from Mr. Abry there, and from Mr. Simpson. Oh dear. Oh, I mean, I can't judge people. I've been there before. Right then, what have we got available this week? So, available this week, I have the MX-5 Rookie Cup. I've got the IMSA Series, Ferrari's Fixed Challenge, the Butt Kicker Cup at Interlagos. Both of the GT4 races. There's even this Rainmaster series that I'm a little bit sketch about. And there's also the iRacing Weekly Challenge, which is the V's at Mount Panorama, which is probably going to be an incredible laugh. I can only imagine how much carnage that could be. And then on the Formula side, I've got, well, essentially what you see on the screen. It's been so long since I put any effort into any of the Formula cars. I'm so happy now that they've split the licenses down between the two of them. So yeah, if we want to see one of those, more than happy. And then Oval's a little bit well, lacking, but more than happy to throw in an Oval race here and there. The next level. Oh, Okayama. Okay, that's why. That makes sense. Okay. Weird that got an oval car not on an oval track, but cool. So I'll leave it to you guys. What are we interested in? What do we want to see? Acknowledging, of course, that the next sort of few races coming up are, well, unless there's anything that we definitely want to see in the next hour or so, it could be a little wait. Yeah, I'll give it 5 minutes to see if we get any suggestions thrown out there. But I think if I haven't got anything from you guys, I think I'll head towards the Ferrari Fixed when we've got about 5 minutes to go, which is ultimately going to be a terrible decision because I've not actually done any practice in the GT3 Ferrari at that track ever. I've raced it in the BMW, the M4 GT3. It must have been the first week that the track was released a season or two ago. So I've got some experience in a GT3 car, but yeah, jumping straight into the Ferrari Fixed is going to be a challenge. So yeah, all on you guys. Until we run out of time. Mugello is a very, very cool track. It is tempting. What we got now? 52 drivers registered. How did it split down last time? 6 splits. So I'd likely end based on last time. I'd likely end up in the top split again, towards the back of the field, which is fine. And there's not much else going on at the moment. So, I mean, to be fair, the next possible race, I mean, when would that end? So that would end about 8:15, which would give us, so we'd either jump straight into the Butt Kicker Cup, or we'd be around for the start of the Falcon Sports Car Challenge. To be fair, I'd be tempted to do that. Stay away from the yellow curbs. Yeah, absolutely right. Those yellow sausage curbs are murderous in the GT3 cars because you're absolutely right. The ride height being so low. Okay, cool. That's 2 votes for the Ferrari. Let's dive in there. So what I'm thinking actually is we do this one, and then have a look at this Falcon Sports Car Challenge at Road Atlanta, which is due to start at 8:30 here. I don't know why I threw that grimace in there. Just trying to recall from memory. Which might give us an interesting sort of half-hour race around Road Atlanta, which I do have a bit of experience in the GT4s. Like I say, the challenge is going to be relearning these tracks in these cars in such a way that we get some interesting racing going on. So let's see where we end up. Cool, yeah. I'm gonna have to have a good look at doing IMSA, so maybe this week or the week after, because I think they're at Road Atlanta as well. But I think the chance of rain is pretty high. Again, need to build up my confidence. Oh, really? High track temps. Okay. Well, I mean, we'll have a look anyway. What's the worst that can happen? Well,
New fastest lap for Marquez, 150.5.
the answer is that I get demoted.
Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers
see.
per hour.
Right. Oh. Okay. We'll let number 31 out ahead of us. Let's be nice about it.
Pit exit is clear.
Off we go.
The leader has just done a 156.5.
Ooh, okay. Let's give him a bit of room. Yep. Delightful. 45 degrees. Good grief. I mean, I think the multi-class races are generally a bit lower temperatures, I think. Or the weather's a bit more variable, I found. But it'll be interesting to see anyway. I always get this corner wrong. I can never seem to find the flow of this one.
Fastest lap for Alonso, 148.2.
I turned in far too early there. Never mind. That's why we practice. How much time have we got?
That's
5
the
minutes.
fastest lap for
5
Ledo,
minutes to learn the track.
147.2.
Easy. Oh. Much better. Ah, 41 is going to be pretty high. Yeah, I'm going to end up going sideways a lot.
Fastest lap for Ledo, 147.1.
Alright, well, it's not a big deal. We'll manage. We'll manage.
V12.
Ah. Okay.
This lap will be invalidated. Watch the track limits. B14.
Oh dear. Yeah, I feel like I'm a little bit off the pace here. 4 seconds down after the leader, who's admittedly is got an absurdly high rating. Yeah, we're not going to be qualifying well, I don't think. Cool. Right, 3 laps practice. That'll have to do. Oh, there's the line.
100 meters. 50 meters.
Alright. Oops. Cool. Right. See how this goes. Confidence is high. I mean, with some luck, I might end up behind someone that's kind of got a better idea of some lines through these corners. I might be able to pick something up just by watching. We shall see. Cool, right. What is... just get the brake bias right. 2.5k straight. That's not so bad, actually. It's not quite as scarily high as I thought that number would be.
It takes it is clear. Don't cross the line.
Track temp's nice and cool as well, so let's get the tyres up to temperature. It should stick to the road reasonably well.
The track temperature is falling.
Ooh.
It's now 22 Celsius.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's well, I mean, we're not going to worry about racing the number 1 car. We are definitely not going to concern ourselves with what he's doing. More than content to let him just drive off into the distance.
Track's clear. Push,
And,
push, push. We've got 2 laps to set a decent time.
I'll even be, you know, quite happy if he just leans out the window and waves at me when he laps me after 10 minutes as well. So not going to feel bad about that at all. I will be a little bit upset if he decides or manages not to qualify and then becomes super aggressive trying to make his way up the field. That's probably about the only thing that will upset me. Nice. Oops. Half decent exit though, so carry all that speed all the way down to turn 1, and we'll just bottle it later on down the lap. That's fine. I don't want to excite anyone, but I'm already going nearly half a second faster than my all-time best on my banker lap. Oh, fiddlesticks. Oh well. There's a lesson for you. Secondary Beato is not a full throttle corner. One more chance to get a lap in. So hopefully we'll manage it this time. Better, much better. Oh, got the exit wrong, so I'm going to lose about a tenth on the way down to the line. So, oh well, not the end of the world. I wasn't expecting to do particularly well in the first place. Let's see where we end up. 49.5. It's going to put us P7 apparently. We'll see how that shakes out over the next few moments as we wait for everyone else to finish their laps. It's looking good. Except it's not anymore. Oh dearie me. Look at this. Look at some of these times. Amazing. Don't know where they find the pace. But boy. P11. That's not so bad. Car number 11. If I can start P11 as car number 11, that'll be exactly where we expect to be. That's absolutely fine. The only thing I'd be concerned about now is this Michael Halfledason, whose name I've probably butchered. If he's the number 3 rated driver, and this guy was like 8k, that's going to put him probably in the region of like somewhere between 4 and 6k, so he's going to have some incredible pace, possibly. And number 2 driver as well hasn't qualified either, so yeah, 4 guys in front. Yeah, here's hoping. Here's hoping that those 4 guys crash, but I mean, to be fair, it's pretty close. I mean, who have we got? P10, P9. They're all pretty close in terms of timing. Maybe a tenth and a half between us. And I'm sure I could have made up another tenth or so on my last lap had I not sort of bottled things. But yeah, bit of concern about number 2 starting, who hasn't qualified, and number 3 that hasn't qualified either. P11. Yeah, it could be interesting watching out for them trying to cut their way through the field. We'll just have to wait and see how aggressive they are. I mean, honestly, I think if it comes to the point where they are right in, well, essentially in my rear bumper, I guess I'm just going to have to do the decent thing and not fight too hard. It's not worth ending up in the barrier. Fighting some of these very, very quick guys. So yeah, let's just got to remember to be sensible about it and make sure we don't do anything daft. Key to success here is just getting to the checkered flag to start with. So 15 minutes around Mugello in some pretty high-speed machinery. It's going to be a rolling start as well, so we're going to do a nice leisurely... oh, hang on. How fast does the pace car go? I probably don't have time now to check that. I really should. Yeah, if I return to the pit lane now, especially with one car left to grid, if I go back to the pits now, I'm going to end up missing the start. So yeah, there we go.
The track temp is 22. The
Fine,
air temp
we'll just
is
have to work it out on
20
the fly.
Celsius.
How fast this pace car
We'll need
goes.
to get on with this.
And we'll just try not to go into the back of
Follow
anybody.
car number 08 in the left column.
Let's start in first gear, shall we? I went down by 2% on the brake bias, just to try and get myself a little bit more rotation. So not a huge amount. And I'm not really sure I feel a great deal of difference in the Ferrari. It still feels very stable, but I feel like that's just a symptom of the fixed setup being very safe and stable. I think there's only so much that the brake bias can do to sort of create that instability and turn in under braking. Do mine eyes deceive me, or is that a Yorkshire Tea livery up in front? It looks very like one. Can I get close enough to... Probably not, I think... Yes, well, Yorkshire Tea, best tea in the world. Okay, cool. So it looks like the pace car does about 75 k's an hour, so we'll just have to try to remember that if we fall too far back, not to go charging around at in excess of 100 k's, because that will cause a collision if we're having to slam the brakes on at the last moment. And yeah, sorry, as I probably should have mentioned as well, I think in the M4 and the GT3 I knocked the brake bias back by a couple of percentage points as well. I think the default is something like 53, so I just bring that back a little bit just to try and encourage a little bit more rotation on the corner entry. Yeah, I totally agree. A whole lap pace lap is excessive. There's I've yet to work out what the iRacing sort of threshold is for a short pace lap as opposed to a full one, because it just seems completely bizarre to me. Like places like Interlagos, which is only, it's a very, very short track, relatively speaking. You get the short pace lap on that one, start about halfway around the track, but go to somewhere like Laguna Seca here, Spa as well. I think Spa Spa's a short pace lap. Yeah, it boggles the mind. I've got absolutely no idea what the the mindset is where the decision gets made. But I mean, I could probably come up with a list of tracks. I mean, I've kind of worked out which tracks will always have long pace laps and which will always have the short ones. Because you can go into your AI race, and if you can't select short pace lap on when you're choosing a track or for a rolling start, if you can't select it, you will get a short pace lap. I think it's that way around. But if you can select it, then it defaults to the full pace lap, if I recall correctly. It's something like that. So, right. Race to start soon. Tyres, of course, are freezing because I haven't put any effort into warming them up. So we're just going to try and get nice and close now and wait for the... Keep an eye on the left-hand column.
Be ready.
You see that car, when you see these cars go. Yeah, that's it.
Green, let's go, let's go. 15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes.
Okay. Keep it nice and wide. Have a bit of a lift.
On your left. Still there.
Again, we're not going to challenge into this corner. We're just going to
Hold your
keep
line.
it nice and, you know, give loads of
Hold your line.
racing room. Loads of room on the
Hold your
exit as
line.
well.
Hold your
Oh.
line. Still there.
That's it.
Still there. Hold your line.
Okay.
Hold your line. Clear left. Left side. Still there.
There we go. Okay.
Clear left.
I mean, he did. Maybe that was entirely my fault. I feel like maybe he stuck his nose in somewhere it didn't need to be. Oh, and I've gone super wide.
Car right. Clear right.
Okay, right to the back. Not a big deal. 15 minutes is not. Well, it's not a great amount of time. It's not totally short either. I could have done that so much better. Too busy worrying about whether or not that was my fault to actually pay attention to the corner. Never mind. We're bound to. Things are bound to get shaken up. Oh, hang on. So that guy that spun on my rear quarter was the number 2 car, so I imagine he's going to be overjoyed by that.
B16.
Oh well. We'll go back and have a look at it after the race, but in my opinion, I feel like he was putting his nose into somewhere that really shouldn't have been going.
The leader has just done a 146.
Such a weird corner, that one, because to get a really good exit, you've really got to go deep into it and apex late. But when you do it, it feels like you're going to get left
16th
behind.
place.
And just trying to get into that mindset of, you know, trusting the line to give you the exit and give you the speed on the run down to turn 1 is it's a difficult mindset to get into. Oh.
Left
There's a
side.
chance.
Hold your line. Clear left.
You've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go.
Car left. Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
The driver in front of us is Bonds.
Oh well, disappointing start. It's going to be a fairly disappointing finish, but maybe we can have some good racing. Still. Okay, some freebies. Oh, you know what? Watch out for those sausage curbs.
Don't let this guy distract you.
Yeah. Might have to
Car
be
left.
defensive here. How badly is he going to
Hold your
squeeze me?
line. Hold your line. Clear left.
All right, Dan.
Oh,
you're
okay,
halfway
well
home.
done.
Your fuel is fine.
Left side. Clear left.
Don't let him get
No,
away.
very well done. Very well done indeed.
The gap to Sarah in front is now 0.3.
Ooh, came close to an off track there. And probably a slowdown. Far too early on the throttle. It's gone deep, it's gone wide. It's not going to be enough though. Maybe had I got the corner exactly right, I might have been a little bit closer as a result of him going wide. Slow car on the left.
B13.
Oh.
That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes.
Just going to have to show a little bit of caution here with these two cars fighting up in front. I don't really want to get involved in the fight at the moment. Still got a long... It's got a few minutes left in the race, so it's going to be at least another lap or two. With these two fighting, it's going to slow them down a lot, so I might find myself with a bit of a chance to exploit if they get into an accident, which at this level isn't really unlikely.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Push, 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 or we'll lose this place.
Now I'm having to defend from the car behind. It's going to slow me down
Gap
as well.
to Sarah, ahead is increasing. It's now 0.9.
Oh, there's another freebie. Okay. There's those sausage curves that I need to avoid. I can see the guy behind me moving around a lot in the mirror. Obviously looking for that gap down the inside. But I'm trying my best to ignore him. So I really don't feel as though he's close enough at the moment to really pose much of a threat at this part of the track. That felt like a pretty good exit. It looks like, yeah, Sasha is fighting with Stavrakidis.
Okay, Dan, don't let this guy distract you. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. V12.
Oh no! Must be joking. Heartbreaker. Oh well. Oh dear, that's a shame. So where's that put me now? P14 maybe? Yeah, that's hugely disappointing.
V14, last lap.
I've just done it again. Oh dear.
Okay, Dan, you've used half your fuel.
Oh, engine off track. Well, I guess we're losing
More than
safety
about 20
rating here.
minutes. Bertello is now leading. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Oh dear, well that was less than ideal. Bit of a shame.
14th, there's the checkered flag.
Right, let's go have a look at what happened at the start of the race. And okay, so this is race start. Oh, not even on the race yet, and the pace lap, and you dropped it. Congratulations. Whoa, pace lap. Another one dropping it on the pace lap. Great. Oh, yeah. So that was the number 2 car. So I was I mean, I think this is. Honestly, I think this is on me. I had no idea that he was going for the inside here. He was very well established alongside, and I just turned into him. I had no idea he was there. Yeah. I was too busy watching this guy in front. Yeah. And I just assumed that as soon as he cleared me, I just assumed it was clear on my inside there. Yeah, that's my bad. But never mind. And that's just wow. That's race over. Oh. Yeah, maybe there was a little bit of room on the inside. Yeah, no, I suppose there was, yeah, but I still feel it equally on me to be more aware of these guys coming through. Probably wasn't the smartest place to go for it, you know, try and follow the gap through there, but never mind, it is what it is. Oh. Do you know what? I don't think we need to see much more of this. Let's go see how much safety rating we've lost. 0.09. It could be an awful lot worse. Yeah, not particularly happy with that. But for a 15-minute race, 6x could have been. Yeah, it really could have been an awful lot worse. But anyway, as per the plan, let's get registered for this one. Try and get into try and get an idea of just how slippy the track is before we. And well, I'm doing this entirely wrong. I should be spending so much more time prepping for these races. 5-10 minutes prep for each one is not going to be anywhere near enough, but we'll make do. I enjoy this track anyway. I've fond memories of doing this in GT4 a few months ago, probably last season or the season before. So we'll see how this goes. And this is probably going to take us up to about, 9, something like that. So I think we're probably going to make this the last one for the stream. Because I've got a few things that I need to do ready for tomorrow morning. Apparently as a soldier, we're expected to be able to carry lots of weight over, vast distances when things like motor vehicles exist. We're still going to be able to walk and carry it all. So to pack a bag with several kilograms worth of dead weight to hump about the camp. Not that I'm bitter, but right. Let's start with the sprint open setup, and we'll bring the brake bias back to 57%, where I like to start, and we'll see how we go with this one.
Pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour.
Probably end up going sideways a lot of the time. How much did my setup cost?
All clear, push now.
In all honesty, it cost me maybe £650 for the computer. I managed to pick the system up in crikey.
Fastest lap for LHC, 127.17.
January sale, just shortly after Christmas. The full price for this system was close to £1,000 or 1,400 quid, so somewhere between £1,000 and 1,400 quid. I forget, but the wheel and the pedals. I was looking at it actually that my job, my work actually paid for, well, not my work, the sort of members club or the association I'm part with as part of my work actually paid for the wheel and pedals. So on paper, I don't really own the setup. I don't really own the wheel and pedals. It belongs to like an affiliate of the people that I work with. So, strictly speaking, when I leave and go somewhere else, I should hand the setup back. Should hand the wheel and pedals back at least. But I don't know. Who's going to be really tracking that. Oh dear, carried far too much into that. And it wasn't exactly a top of the range setup. It's just the Logitech G29 entry level kit. The LMP car approaching them. There it is.
On your left. Clear left.
Alright, let's make this work this time. There we go. Round the corner. That's a good start. It's not so bad. I think, yeah, it's a bit warm and it feels a little bit drifty and slippy, but I don't think it's undrivable. I'm already on course to smash my all-time best.
The leader has just done 126.52. Sector 2 is 0.32 off the pace.
Left side. Clear left. On your left. Clear left.
Ah, there we go. 2 minutes practice and I'm already...
7th position. You're now
Kinda
0.0
there.
seconds off the leader's pace.
Ooh. Braking marker for the chicane is about how it's this worn out patch of grass on the right hand side. It's about halfway down that. It's not not very exact science. It's just somewhere in there. I try and get it sort of slap bang in the middle if I can.
6th place. That's your best lap in the session. Sector 3 is 0.31 off
But
the
there
pace.
are absolutely going to be moments I get that very wrong as well. Ooh. Let's see if we can get another lap done before we get pulled into the session.
Okay, Dan, there's a faster class car approaching.
Car right. Clear right.
Oh, a little bit of... Oh, okay. Disconnected. Yeah, so brake marker, there's a little sort of... the grass like subtly changes colour from green to sort of dirt beigey colour on the right-hand side there between the 100 and 150 marker. So I try and aim for somewhere in the middle of that patch. I usually find, because with my reactions being like slow, I usually find that by the time I hit the start of that sort of brownish patch, between getting to the start of it and actually applying the brakes, I usually find that I'm sort of on the brake at the right time, about halfway down it. So yeah, it's not a particularly great marker, but as far as I understand it, that the way iRacing works, that that color change is never really going to change. That color configuration is not really going to change. Right, let's. Oh no, I don't want to do that. So I can never remember this. So ride height's 139 on the front, 124 at. No, 139 at the back, 124 at the front. So I'm going to take loads of fuel out and then adjust the ride height at the back to compensate. So it's not exactly what it was, it's a little bit higher than what it was, so it's going to make the car a tiny bit more oversteery or front end heavy, if you like. A 1.9k strength of field and car number 16, so okay. How much fuel for GT4? Just
The track temperature is
use
increasing.
the sprint
It's
open.
now 42 Celsius.
Use the sprint open setup and just be happy with that. That will be plenty. All right. Cool. Right.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line. All right, Dan, we've got 2 laps to get the job done.
Oh wow, we're already down to 9 litres. Ugh. Alright. Let's maybe think about a bit of fuel saving on the outlap.
The track temperature is increasing.
Might have
It's now
underfueled the car a little
41
bit. I might be
Celsius.
lucky to get to the end of the qualifying session at this rate. Maybe. No. No, I should be fine actually. As long as I'm over like 6.6 litres by the end of this lap, I'll be absolutely fine. Ooh. Alright, so we're already a couple of tenths down on the all-time best lap, but again, I'm not particularly worried about that. As long as I can get to the end of this lap without, bottling it or picking up an incident point, so we can get that banker lap in, we're not going to be concerned at all. It's the next lap that's going to count when the car and the tyres are all a little bit better warmed up. A little bit better warmed up. That's not very good England, is it? Warmed up a little better. Or warmed up a little more.
Pole position.
I missed the apex. Would have been a lovely wet line. Really tried to get the car straightened up up for the exit there, just to try and carry the momentum and carry the negative delta, but it's fine. We're still good. We're still up on the previous lap, if I recall correctly. Oh, excellent. Oh, no, 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 no! Did that count? I don't think it did. Ah, heartbreaker. No, it didn't. Oh, heartbreaker. Oh, absolutely crushed. Oh well. Never mind, eh? No, we're going to go straight back to the sprint open setup and move the brake bias back. Make sure we've got enough fuel for the race so that I don't do the rookie mistake of... right, pace car goes 97 k's an hour. Oh, rubbish. That could have been, if I'd nailed that last corner, I could have been starting in here somewhere. Oh well. Oh well. Not the end of the world. It's a half-hour race. We've got plenty of time. As long as we make it through the first couple of laps without incident, there will be chances. Just got to wait for those chances to come up. Yeah, that's crushing. Yeah, that last corner was big shame. But you know what? You can't change it. All you can do is just play with the hand I've got, play with the cards I've been dealt, and we'll actually. I mean, just going back and having a look at it. Actually, we go back to that one. Accelerate all the way around to the front. We could maybe work out just from looking at the replay here, what went wrong. And I think I turned in too soon. I think if I'd turned in maybe here, or maybe I think maybe I was going to end up taking too much curb, and I scared myself into sort of steering a little bit further to the... Yeah, so you might. It's a bit difficult to see with the. But if you look at the steering input at the bottom of the screen, there's a little flick to the left there because I thought I was going to be taking up too much curb, and I did take too much curb. It unsettled the car and spilled me out or washed me out wide. So yeah, that's exactly what went wrong there. Yeah, so we'll try and avoid that in the race, but. At least we know now. We know what went wrong, so we can try and not do that next time. Oh. Alright, so I think, if I recall correctly, this one's another full pace lap.
That's the end of the session, P11.
Oh no, it's not actually, is it? No, because you start just before the chicane, don't you? Nope, full pace lap. Shows what I know. Just stuck to my guns in the first place. Right. P11 start. Okay, cool. This isn't bad. We can make something from this. And there's another Cross in the lobby. Joshua Cross. Not related. I have no idea who that is. Turns out it's a more common surname than I thought it was. Everyone likes to think they're unique, don't they? Only 2 cars left to grid. Cool. is a bad time to say I could do with a trip to the loo, isn't it? Definitely don't have time. Still waiting on that one guy. Yeah, I mean, I feel like the full pace lap is. I feel like if the tire model was maybe a little bit different, and we could actually use the pace lap to warm the tires up a little bit, and you know, the weaving and dragging the brakes actually had some kind of effect.
The track temp is 40.
I would feel a little bit better about a full pace line. But yeah, I completely agree. You know, at this point, it's just extra time of crawling around the track,
Car number 18.
hoping that no one around you loses concentration and goes into the back of you, and similarly hoping that you don't, you know, lose concentration and go into the back of anyone else. I'd be very interested to see what a heart rate monitor looks like on the pace lap as opposed to a race. And yeah, as well, hoping for a clean, absolutely hoping for a clean race. You know, having said that, I think we've got a much better chance of a clean race in this series as opposed to the GT4 Fixed series. I think having that minimum requirement of a C-Class license and the added you know, stress and I don't want to say skill requirement, but being required to be a little bit more aware of the other class of car on the track at the same time just kind of adds up to, you know, if you're regularly racing in this series, you're probably going to be you know, pretty confident driving around a different class of car. And yeah, the big one for me is just hoping as well that the faster class car are, you know, patient when they need to be. But you know, totally understand that, you know, if there's two guys, you know, racing for position and they come up against that slower traffic, you know, if you're trying to fight for that position, if you're trying to you know, attack that position, you're gonna get, you know, frustrated if suddenly you've got this slow GT4 sort of getting in the way. So I can kind of understand why patience slips sometimes, but it doesn't make it okay. Right. I imagine the race is going to go green as we go through the chicane, which is not ideal, because trying to get through the final corner at speed on cold tyres.
Get ready. Green, green, green.
Yeah, there it is. That's not good. Okay. Not the worst start in the world. We've got that red Porsche
side.
having a look down the inside. Absolutely
Still
fine.
there. Clear right.
You go for it, mate. I'm not going to hold you up. Where are you going? That's a couple of freebies already, and the Porsche is off. Cones everywhere. Right, let's put the... oh, I've gone past it. Session best lap on. Because I like watching that for the first few laps, because quite often it goes green for the first few laps. And as you get settled in, it goes red an awful lot. No.
P9.
I know I can take so much more of the exit curb there. I'm still waiting for the grip to come in and the tyres to warm up. Build that confidence up slowly. You know, I'm not in any rush. I've gained, you know, a couple of places already from the odd freebie. I don't think there's much, you know, unless I make a horrendous mistake, I don't think there's much chance of me losing contact with this Merc. The game is absolutely just going to be stay patient. And,
Sectors 1 and 3 are good. Sector 2 is 0.42
wait for the chances.
off the pace.
There's only, as far as I'm happy with, there's only one or two genuine overtaking opportunities on this track. This is not one of them. Definitely not this corner either. We've got a car off on the right hand side there. Where are you going? Okay, we're fine. This corner coming up is maybe an overtaking opportunity if you can get alongside during that straight beforehand. And maybe this one as well if you're really pushing it. And then absolutely as well as we go down to the chicane, but as far as I'm concerned, they're the only sort of real places to make an attempt.
The gap to cross behind is now 1.4 seconds.
Now I know what my name sounds like when Jim says it. Okay. He's really trying his best to get that car properly stopped. Little lift through the final corner, probably unnecessary, but
P8.
again, at this point, we've got still more than 20 minutes to go, I'm sure. Safety first. Let's get to the checkered flag before we... Oh. As the old saying goes, to finish first you must finish. And now I feel a little bit dirty for having said that. No worries, Chris. Thanks for coming along. I'm not going to drop you a show parade for tipping up late.
Alright, Dan. Keep piling on the pressure. He'll make a mistake.
Well, rather, we're not going to do that. It's been a decent evening so far. No, we've had a P3 finish in the Mazdas. We had a disappointing result in the Ferrari fixed, but that was largely thanks to my own ineptitude. Now we're just going to try and round things out with the Falcon Tire Sports Car Challenge.
You're losing 0.2 in sectors 1 and 2. Sector 3 is 0.45 off the pace.
Oh dear, that wasn't great. Beautiful. Those last few corners felt like they went very well, and we've got, I can see on the mini-map, turns out to be quite useful actually, more useful than I thought it would be. Yeah, see on the mini-map some of the faster class car are now starting to cut their way through the GT4 class, so we can expect to go through a little bit of traffic management in the next couple of minutes. So, I really need to get the hang of that last corner. I'm turning in way too early.
Sector 2 is 0.2 off the pace.
Yeah, as I say, I'm not really going to force the issue with all the faster cars approaching now. We're going to
get your elbows out and get round him.
Yeah.
Being caught by the faster class cars. Blue flag.
Yeah, maybe we are wasting time a little bit, but I'm not going
Left side.
to
Clear left.
throw my race in the pan because I'm trying to force it through. Right, which way is this guy going? On the right, that's
On your
fine.
right. Clear right.
Okay, good defensive line from the Merc there.
Left side.
I'm not going to win the position at the chicane, but
Still
we'll
there.
compromise his lines through it.
Clear left.
Oh, off track. And a slow down.
Stay between the lines.
Rubbish.
Please, Dan. You'll need to slow down if you don't want a penalty. The car behind's a faster class. Blue flag. Cross. He's getting closer. The gap's now.
On your left.
Oh,
Clear
come
left.
on.
Come on, mate. Defend your position.
That's unfortunate. Not the end of the world, though. We can probably win it back.
Blue flag.
We've got quite a lot of race left.
On your right. Clear right.
The gap to cross ahead is increasing. It's now 1.0.
Oh, please don't. Oh, okay.
Blue flag.
On your left.
Yellow flag. There's a group of faster cars behind.
Clear
Oh,
left.
you going left? Which way are you going?
Right side. Clear right.
Blue flag.
On your right. Clear right. Car right. Clear right. Car right. Clear right.
P9.
Oh dear. Is that a freebie, I wonder? I thought I saw a GT4 car there on the left. Right, rather.
There's a group of faster cars bearing down on you. These guys are scrapping for position.
They're not likely to be very patient then, are they? Hopefully they'll hold off until we hit this straight here.
Blue flag.
Yeah,
Car left.
cool,
Clear
we're
left.
fine. Ooh, maybe
Car
not.
left. Clear left.
That's getting very congested, isn't it?
Blue flag.
Right side.
Okay, there's a faster car approaching.
That was
Stay
actually
right.
really well handled from everyone involved. That was really well done. That could have been an absolute disaster. And we have got another faster class car coming up.
Left side.
Yeah,
Clear left.
easy. Compromised his line through there. Unfortunately, it's not enough for me to take advantage. I don't really want to attempt anything into turn 1, but I'm going to...
Left side. Clear left.
P8.
Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't ideal. All that's done is slowed me down and made it harder to develop something later on in the lap. Should have just sat behind him, actually.
Muller has just been disqualified.
Oh, good. Alright then. Let's try and settle in again.
Tebow is now in the lead.
Oh dear, if I'd
There's a
just
faster
get the
car
line
approaching.
right through there.
You've just done a 127.05.
Car right. Clear right.
Oh, 13's dropped it. Oh, okay. Obviously, I was applying a load of pressure. Yes, and I have noticed the chap in the mirrors flashing his lights at me, which is frustrating. But I'm trying to ignore him, and it's not doing him any good because now he's further back than he was when he was flashing at me. So.
The gap ahead is now 1.3.
That's better. That's a good way through that corner. Let's do that again.
Okay, Dan, come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits, apexes and exits. 15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go. Halfway home, we've got plenty of fuel.
Cool, so we've got to be in draft for the car in front, we've got to be. And, oh, I thought I just bottled it there. No, we're good, we're good. Fallen a little bit further back than I would have liked, but I feel like these guys are going to get a little bit argy-bargy with each other over the course of the next few laps. They're certainly close enough to be fighting. All I need to do is avoid any silly mistakes like pick up another slowdown through that chicane. And just be present.
The gap in front is now 1.0.
Oh,
There's a faster class car behind.
okay, so where's this guy going to... Oh, he's dropped it. Okay. Dave, brilliant. Thanks very much for coming along. I'm very well, thank you. Very well. Unfortunately, this is going to be the last one for the night, so we've only got about, what was that, 10-15 minutes worth of racing left. I'm trying my best to sort of keep these guys from getting too far ahead. But they're not slow, let's put it that
You've
way.
got half your fuel left.
It's another LMP car coming up.
Okay, Dan, there's a faster car.
Oh, that's a
bearing
slow down.
He's the class leader.
On your right.
Oh no, it isn't.
Clear
Okay, cool.
right.
Just the 1X. That's fine.
The gap in front is now 0.8. Blue flag.
Ah, cracking.
Right
No
side.
dramas then, so
Clear right.
yeah. Have you decided what you're most interested in this week, Dave? Oh, okay, steady. P7 now. When did that happen?
Ten minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Oh, I see. Fair one. Yeah. VR is one of those things that I've done it before. It was years ago, and a friend of a friend's house, and I think it was on Assetto Corsa, back when that was, quite a big thing.
Okay, Dan, there's a faster class car
I mean,
approaching.
it still is, really, isn't it? Yeah, incredible experience, absolutely incredible. And I would love to be able to fork out for a VR
The gap in
headset,
front
but
is now 1.2.
what I've got is adequate. I don't need the
Car right.
VR.
Clear right.
P7.
But no, I'm sure it's absolutely incredible racing in VR, and the immersion you must feel is got to be second to none. Oh god, I'm pushing way too hard now. Trouble is, I've seen this Porsche make a mistake up
Blue
ahead,
flag.
and now I'm
Faster cars approaching.
trying far too hard. Okay, you're just going to
On
go
your
for
right.
this end.
Clear right.
Sure. You can have a flash of the
Right
lights.
side.
And are you going for this end as well?
Clear right.
Yes, you are. You can have a that was stupid flash of the
Blue
lights.
flag.
thanks very much for all that,
Car right.
all those gains,
Clear right.
and just ruined because his LMPs just throw it up the inside.
Blue
All
flag.
right, go on.
On your right. Clear right.
Not shouldn't have to just get out of your way, but fine. You can be
There's a group of faster cars behind. They're
an
racing for
entitled little
position.
child,
The
if
guy
you
behind's
like.
catching. The gap's now 4.2 seconds.
That's really frustrating.
Blue flag.
If I hadn't left the gap there, he would have absolutely killed both of us.
That was 128.56.
On your left.
Oh my
You're in the
god!
middle.
Why?
Clear right. Clear all round.
Why would you do that? Yeah, not impressed with that at all. I don't see any reason why the new Assetto Corsa won't have VR. I'm sure the original version did. It's kind of a... I mean, to be fair, I did not even know that Gran Turismo 7
Gap ahead is now
had VR
1.1.
support.
Blue flag.
It's-
There's a group of
I kind
faster
of feel
cars
like it's
behind.
just a baseline requirement now for motorsport games.
Car right.
You know, if you're
Clear
not
right.
Your lap time was 127.84.
if you're not implementing VR in your motorsports games, then are you even
Right side.
building them properly? You just
Still there. Clear right.
that's another one. Just that's not the part of the track to safely overtake. Just sending it up the inside of someone on that part of the track is just a recipe for total and unmitigated disaster. Wild. Absolutely wild.
There's a faster car approaching.
Okay. Faster car approaching with what looks like a lot of damage to the front end there, so that's not filling me with loads of confidence. Okay, what's this?
Yellow flag. Watch out.
That looked like another freebie to me.
On your right. Clear right.
P6. That was 128.59.
Oh, go on, please ruin this guy's line for me. Nope, okay, fine.
The gap in front is now 1.3 seconds.
Ah, got that wrong. I was convinced that that gap was coming down for a short while, but looks like I'm yeah, with just under 4 minutes to go, I think I'm going to be lucky to close this up.
Faster car approaching. This guy's their class leader.
Alright, let's be extra careful then.
The gap in front is now 1.5.
Okay, this is cool. I think we're going to be fine
Car
through here.
left. Clear left.
Two minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Okay, cool. I might be back in this now. Oh, I think I'm back in it. I think I've got a chance.
The track temperature's decreasing.
I'm not going to
It's
force
now
it through here.
57 Celsius.
Definitely not close enough for a move into the chicane on this lap. Depending on how the last few corners go, I maybe might be able to be in a place to challenge on the final lap, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to expect much. If I'm lucky, just sort of being this close and maybe
Okay,
even
Dan,
closer
we're
if I'm
matching
lucky,
race pace. One more lap to go.
might be able to force a mistake. Maybe.
There's a faster class car approaching.
That's probably not going to help either. Oh, steady. Where's this guy going to go?
Right side. Clear right.
Okay,
5 minutes
cool.
of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
That was not ideal. I mean, didn't feel that was completely necessary because, you know, he wasn't racing anybody. Okay, cracking exit. Yes, totally agree, Dave. This track is just loads and loads of fun. I could drive this one for a very long time.
Car left.
Right, we're going
your
to
line.
try something dangerous.
Hold your line.
I'm going to try and squeeze him
Still there.
and keep him away from the
Clear
ideal
left.
line through the
2
corner.
minutes to go. 2 minutes. Good stuff. Keep it coming.
I think we've done it. I think we might have done it. Beautiful. Absolutely fantastic. So a P5 finish.
P5. There's the finish. Good drive.
Oh, top 5 on the last lap. The last few corners of the last lap. Absolutely outstanding. What a way to finish. Oh, that was beautiful. Big fan of that. All right. Let's try and build up some clean corners while we wait for the rest of the field to finish. Oh. Yeah, thanks guys. Thank you very much. That was satisfying. It was incredibly dangerous, but I mean, all it would have taken was him insisting that he'd take a wider entry and, you know, damn the consequence. It would have been a pit maneuver and the end of my race. But no, worth it. Totally worth it. Oh. I managed to get an extra lap of clean corners in as well. Outstanding.
Watch your speed. Pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour.
Yeah, thanks,
100
Barg.
meters.
Thank you very much,
50
everybody.
meters.
That was a phenomenal race, and I'd be very happy to do that one again several times this week. Oh, God. Incredible. Oh, am I going to be considered a narcissist if I go back and have a look at that? Absolutely, but I don't care. Yeah, it was a P13 start, I think. Something like that. It was definitely outside the top 10. Should we... TV? I could have squeezed him an awful lot more there. I really could have, but... I had no... I mean, I think I made the right choice. There was loads of space here that I could have moved into really squeezing, but... Yeah. Having him so far over onto the left-hand side there was always going to compromise his line. So, yeah. Over the moon. That was very well done. And as well, managed to not pick up a slowdown on the exit. Let's have a look at that one more time. Just because I love myself. Oh, bit of contact, I think, there. But... Beautiful. Bit risky. Could have left him a little bit more room on the first apex there. If there had been an accident there, I think that definitely would have been my fault for sort of cutting across the apex. But yeah, no, I'm very happy with that. Anyway, let's have a quick look at some of the silliness. Nope, let's go chase cam. So this is lap 1, and just the usual first lap carnage. Cold tyres coming around that first corner. Ooh. Thought he was going to get away without any damage there, and got another one. Ooh, it's always going to be scary, sat in the middle of the road like that. Yeah. Safe rejoin, all things considered. Oh, careful. Could have been worse. Oh dear. Oh dear. Whoa! Whoa! Okay. That is impatience at its finest. I mean, yeah, 9 is telegraphing that he's going to go through here, but I don't know. There's for me, there's only one or two line, maybe only one line through that corner for GT4s, and at this point, where are we? Yeah, at this point, that Mercedes is committed to that corner, and forcing your way through at that point is just not going to go well for anyone. That in my opinion, that is entirely on the prototype. Oh, is this going to be a... Yeah, a little bit of a bump. Yeah, LMP is going GT4 hunting again. Yeah, they're good at that. It feels a bit weird being... Oh! Ooh, nasty. Feels a bit weird being the prey in or the lower class. It kind of feels like you're the prey animal in a low class multi-class race. But wow, look at that! 3 wide and a bit of a murder. Come on, 36, get a grip of yourself. That was completely out of order. Where are we? Lap 6. Let's rattle through these then. I mean, come on. Again, the GT4s are committed to that corner as soon as by the turn. If you're not, he was never going to get around the outside of that corner. That gap was always going to close. That's vortex of danger exit stuff. That is. Oh, minimal damage. Managed to hold it. Could have been an awful lot worse. Just gotta, yeah, watch out for that rejoin. Again, just stuffing your nose down it. Just show a bit of patience. There's got to be a point for some of these LMP3 cars where they. Yeah, that's not the part of the track where you want to be attempting an overtake. Regardless of how much more performance your car has. You know, just take the hit and lose a second or so, because you will get it back, and the other guy's, oh, come on. Yeah, no respect at all for those GT4s, none whatsoever. Is that you up, is it, Dave? Well, thanks very much for coming along. It was awesome to have you. It's also been awesome to have everybody. Do enjoy your evening meal, and or whatever meal it is, and hope to see you again next time. Nice. That could have been an awful lot worse. Oh, I very nearly got picked up there, didn't I? That was, it was a bit more of a gap than I thought there was, but yeah, close to getting picked up. It's catching a few of them out that corner, isn't it? And there goes another one. Yeah. Just a blink. And another blink. Oh, well, yeah, again. You send it... yeah, I've said it once, I've said it far too many times now. Shouldn't need to say it anymore. And, ooh. Wow. Where on earth did you think that Mercedes was going to go? I mean, okay, fair enough. The Mercedes has come away from the line a little bit. Yeah, I put that on the Mercedes, actually. Yeah, wasn't holding his line. Ooh, and then got karmed. And that must be the freebie I picked up. Yeah, his race is over. You can see the damage to the rear left wheel there. Whoa! Great send. Well done. Ouch. And that's it. Good grief. What a race. Great fun. Cool. Let's have a look at the results then, shall we? And we'll hopefully have picked up some. There we go. Picked up loads of safety rating. Fantastic. Absolutely over the moon with that. Now the challenge is just going to be not to throw it all away at the very next race. So 4 splits, and we're in the second one. Yeah, more than happy with that result. We finished 5th in class after starting 26 overall. So maybe, yeah, it might have been a definitely started outside the top 10. So yeah. Very happy, very good race. That move at the end was terrific. Yeah, very, very happy. Right. Cool. So I don't want to be too abrupt, but that's going to roll us on now to neatly to about 9:30 here in the UK. So I'm going to take this time to end the stream here, I think, because I've got a few things that I need to get sorted before tomorrow morning. Which means putting loads of weight in a bag so I can go and hump it around the camp. Yeah, I'm not going to bother explaining that. It has been a marked improvement from last week. The week before, I think the racing has been so much better. I think all that needs to happen for me now is just to maybe steer clear of some of those lower license class races, try and stick to C class races and above, which is going to limit my options a little bit going forward, just to really preserve that safety rating. It is a bit of a shame because some of those D class and rookie class races are great fun, some of those car and track combinations, but we'll see how confident I feel going forward. Cracking evening, cracking races, and some decent performance. Shame about the Ferrari fix, but anyway, I'm rambling. Thanks very much, everybody, for watching. Thanks for all those that have liked the video, or the stream, rather. If I've managed to pick up any subscribers as well, thank you all so much for joining in and subscribing to the channel. And yeah, I will endeavour to throw up a couple of videos throughout the week. Don't expect loads though, maybe 2 or 3 at the most. And yeah, see you next time. Should be same time next week unless there are any dramas. And if there's any reason for me to cancel the stream, I will try and let you guys know at the earliest possible opportunity. Right, that's it then. Yeah, thanks very much, and see you next time. Bye-bye now.